Japan Federation awards Yuzuru Hanyu for special achievement. It was announced today at the annual ceremony hosted by the Japan Skating Federation that the award for special achievement and contribution to the promotion and development of their sport goes to Yuzuru Hanyu and skater Naoko Daira. Both athletes announced the end of their amateur careers last year. Naoko Daira is the 2018 Olympic 500-meter champion, the 2010 Olympic team race silver medalist and the 2018 Olympic 1000-meter medalist, a two-time world champion in the sprint all-around and a two-time world 500-meter champion. In addition, the pair of Riku Miura and Ryuichi Kihara and speed skater Miho Takagi received the MVP award as the most important, valuable athletes of the year. Isn't that why Yuzuru Hanyu was suddenly in Toronto? Thank you, send it in the mail. And why would Yuzuru Hanyu be preparing for Fantasy on Ice in Toronto? He has a home rink, and he's been putting on programs remotely since 2000, and that was for competitions, including for Beijing, ! So I guess he certainly didn't need to go to cricket for the show. I'm not saying that Yuzuru Hanyu wanted to be away from Japan at this time and receive the award by mail. But the reason for being in Toronto right now is only in Yuzuru's mind. Has the Japanese Federation come to its senses? When a hole appeared in the budget they decided to try to improve their renown? You should have thought of that earlier. Last year after the press conference when Yuzuru Hanyu came to write an application to start a professional career and leave the federation, they did not even say thank you and goodbye. Let them send the award in the mail. And try to survive on their own. Old video of Yuzuru Hanyu in a cricket club sliding class. Time to recall some great footage of Yuzuru Hanyu in a group slip class at the cricket club back in the day. 8 months ago, Yuzuru Hanyu held an open solo share practice with a broadcast on his own YouTube channel. So far this training has been viewed 4,404,000 times and has about 100,000 comments in all possible languages of the world. First live broadcast from Fantasy on Ice 2023 announced. Asahi TV will broadcast live the third day of performances at Fantasy on Ice 2023 in Makuhari on May 28, Sunday, at 1 p.m. Tokyo time. That day's show will also be broadcast in 76 movie theaters in Japan. Tickets cost 4,000 yen and will traditionally be sold after the raffle. Fantasy on Ice kicks off this year on May 26, with Yuzuru Hanyu announced for all days of the tour. Joining him on the show will be Singles: Nobunari Oda, Takahito Mura, second half of tour, Keiji Tanaka, Stefan Lambiel, Javier Fernandez, Johnny Weir, Kazuki Tomono, first half of tour, Sota Yamamoto, first half of tour, Denis Vasilevs, second half of tour. Singles: Shizuka Arakawa, first half of round, Satoko Miyahara, second half of round, Kaori Sakamoto, second half of round, Mai Mihara. Dancers: Gabriela Papadakis, Guillaume Cizeron, Piper Gilles and Paul Poye, second half of the tour, Lila Fur and Lewis Gibson, first half of the tour. Also a pair of aerial gymnasts, Mary Acevedo Luque and Alfonso Campa. Full schedule for Fantasy on Ice 2023. Makuhari, May 26, May 27, May 28, Miyagi, June 2nd, June 3rd, June 4th, Niigata, June 16th, June 17th, June 18th, Kobe, June 23rd, June 24th, June 25th. Again, just like last year, at first there will be 2 days of photos and feedback from those who were lucky enough to win a ticket and be in the stands. I still remember the shock and swoon from the photo with a glass. But the third day is already scheduled to be broadcast. Asahi, well done. I have no doubt that they will film the first 2 days and show them afterwards, with behind-the-scenes footage as well. I guess it's not all participants yet. Women only 3. In the first half generally 2, the dancers 2 couples, no one at all. Although on the other hand 12 rooms plus gymnasts if everyone will be 2 rooms, and no more. But it's good that the schedule is convenient, with breaks. Q. You performed in the Fantasy on Ice show in May and June. Did you decide from the beginning that you were going to go pro? Hanyu Yuzuru. Ah. Well, you could say both yes and no. Roughly, yes. Truth be told, my determination got firmer while I was gaining experience on stage, like this show. Sort of. I felt like this is where I wanted to skate. Here, I mean. How I could move forward. Was also able to feel that there was still room to grow. I came to the idea that I want to get better and better. Q. In the general interview, you said, goals for the rest of the year are set. And that you are training for that. You said, it's a secret for now, but give some clue. Hanyu Yuzuru. Ah ha ha ha. Q. Please, just a little one. Hanyu Yuzuru. A tiny one? Well, like. I'd like it to give a feeling akin to a competition. I want to keep challenging, including challenging elements. And I don't know if it's going to be the 4-axle. Just in the future I want to keep combining difficult elements, including the 4-axle, and what I want to express in it. Q. Can you call it an ice show? Hanyu Yuzuru. I think so. But how would it? I'm in the process of serious thinking about what format it will all be in, so I can't say much more. I'll just say it's an activity until the end of this year. Laughs, yes. Q. On July 19th, at the press conference where you announced your decision, you said, I want to guard my heart. Does this have to do with the fact that you were smiling less and less at Kiss and Cry? Hanyu Yuzuru. Ah ha ha ha. Well. And that too, yes. And when I'm skating at shows as well. It's because of the total dedication at the shows that sometimes. How should I put it? Often I'm very much neglected by Hanyu Yuzuru, who doesn't appear in the media. So I hope that I can appreciate him again. That's. Perhaps my choice to appreciate myself is disappointing to someone, and someone will probably say, I don't watch it anymore. But I want to make sure that my own value has a significant place in skating. And it may be too late since my heart is empty, but probably only I can figure it out if I don't pay attention myself, can't take care of it. Now precisely because I want to appreciate my desires not to hurt myself, not to tear myself apart, I felt the urge to fully embrace my heart.